toe meets leather and start this game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Tennessee's offense will take the field first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive.
Going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown ball! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The returner will field it and bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football. And I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties. And you're right, speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Looking to throw, it's Dozier. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Sims. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Got his man on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to do.
He's got it all around. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there? 4th down and long. No problem. I got this in the first half.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He wants to change this route. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. So that penalty will give this offense a little boost. Here comes 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Catch in the middle, it's Kelly. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Flips it out on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second to get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And after that last sack, man, you can just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone and understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. It's a way to make a stand.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's got it again. Follows a good block there. Picks up 3s out to the 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just
open space in the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Volunteer. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Dozier. This time it's complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense, ready to fire from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Wide open downfield. It's a seam wide open. He's at, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown ball.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll run it again. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kelly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tennessee! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. East Carolina is just getting blown off the field right now, and like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 17 to Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They're going to run it to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that one is picked off in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the Wildcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll try the right side. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Handoff to the single back. Sweet cut there. At the 20, he's got space. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dozier. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive change.
The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws for the tight end. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. It in the tight windows. If it's not there, he throws it. Unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Converts on fourth down, still going. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And the Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Hunts it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Catch in the middle, it's Kelly. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's got it. He's got great speed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is field position that you dream of. Yeah, I'll take it on the 2. Looking to throw. Touchdown ball! short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here's the handoff. Running to Green. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dozier. Fires left. It's caught. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Going with the ground game left. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 45 on his way. All by himself down the middle.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that one.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Snagged in the middle, it's Sims.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Looking for a man, it's Dozier. Got his man. Turns it on at midfield. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Working that left side now. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Is Kentucky offense doing work? They're set up with another first down. From the gun, give on the inside. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying play action. Trying to bull his way in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So here is the Tennessee offense. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Durant. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground. There, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And the Vols come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Durant. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down. Looking for more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Kelly. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Durant. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Dozier. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault. Lets it fly. Makes the catch at the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. UAB just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Birmingham. They'll enjoy this one all week. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Quick release by the QB. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Dozier. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch right at the 50. Still on his feet. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, Dave.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man. Yeah,
and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Durant. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Kelly.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. Their
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.